Hare Hare Krishna. So you all did very good there. Very good.
Mommy, put that.
I'm just trying to catch up with you.
So Krishna, in the Bhagavad Gita, Shloka 10, chapter 10, he says, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Tesham, anybody, satatam yuktanam, always engaged. How many people chant japa? How many people chant japa every day, every week, every month? Okay, so you're constantly engaged. Tesham satata yuktanam, you qualify. Bhajatam, you're doing it in worship of Krishna. You qualify. Priti purvakam, with full love. So you just experienced chanting with full love. Because your love is the energy that you give. When you give your full energy, that is your love. So now, you're all on the transcendental platform. The goal of your life is now to stay on this platform for the rest of your days.
Evil.
Don't come back down. Whenever you do Krishna Seva, do it with full energy, because that energy is your love. And as we chant more and more, the heart becomes purified, the mind becomes purified. We lose the taste for material indriya tripti. Prabhupada used the word materially exhausted. We become materially exhausted. We don't find any more pleasure in the material energy. All our joy and happiness is in the spiritual energy. And this is what Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, shloka number 2. Wait for it. He explains to Arjuna that this bhakti yoga process is Raja Vidya. It's the topmost knowledge. There is no knowledge beyond this. But it's Rajaguya. It's the most confidential knowledge. So, not many people understand it. Another reason why they don't understand it, because Pavitram, it's the purest knowledge. It's too pure for some people. Some people means conditioned souls. Uttamam, it's the most transcendental knowledge. And how do we connect to this Bhakti Yoga energy? Pratyakshavanamam dharmam. You experience it directly within your heart. Which we just did. We just experienced that divine Shakti, that divine energy. Susukam kartum, and then everything you do is joyfully performed. Sukam kartum means joyfully performed. Susukam, the most enjoyable. Super enjoyable. Everything you do is super enjoyable. Susukam kartum avyayam, and that increases forever and ever, never comes to an end. This is called Sanatana Dharma. Susukam kartum. So you should understand that the devotees were not the sufferers. We're the enjoyers. Why? Because we're connected to the Supreme Enjoyer through His holy name. Because He, Krishna, in Goloka, and the holy name on your tongue are non-different. Susukam kartam avyayam. So you're the true enjoyers. People in the material world, they think they're the enjoyers, but they're not. They're the sufferers. They're suffering their karmic reactions. They're suffering cheating, lying, stealing, stabbed in the back from other people. They're the sufferers, but we're not the sufferers, we're the insurers. This is Krishna's conclusion. And I remember when Prabhupada told me, he said, morose means Maya. Morose means Maya. If you're not joyful, you're in Maya. Because devotees are susukam kartam. Everything they do is super enjoyment mood. Because they're connected to the supreme enjoyer, Krishna. So he said, morose means Maya. That does not mean, Prabhupada continued, that we're not serious. We're very serious about our spiritual life. But we're happy, we're jolly. So, another thing Prabhupada told me was that spiritual life is always increasing. That's the nature of spirit, always increasing. And if you find that in your devotional life things are decreasing, then it's material, Prabhupada said. Decreasing is material. Increasing is spiritual. So sometimes we find that we're having some difficulty. Can you turn this fan on full blast? It's really hot in here. If we find that our devotional life is decreasing, then we have to get more serious, put more energy into our devotional service. Because remember, that energy is your love. So are you giving 1% energy, 10% energy? 1% love, 10% love? You want to give Krishna 100% love. Why do you want to give Krishna 100% love? Because he deserves it. If anyone deserves our 100% love, it's Krishna. How many people agree? Who disagrees? Nobody. Okay. So we have a consensus here. So that energy is your love. So give Krishna your full energy in the kirtan, in the service that you do, in the cooking, in the puja, everything with full commitment, full dedication, full energy, because that is your love. Sometimes I'm in a kirtan and I see people just yawning and barely chanting. And they're not giving any love to Krishna. Why would Krishna be interested in accepting such chanting? Because Krishna says, well, Lord Chaitanya explained, Trinadapi Sunichena Taroyivasahishna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Siddhahari. What does it mean, Kirtaniya Siddhahari? Who knows? Speak up.
Glorifying Krishna every time.
Glorifying Krishna every time.
Well, you're on the right track. It means that you can chant Hare Krishna forever. Sada, always. And why can you chant Hare Krishna forever? Because Krishna accepts your kirtan. If kirtan you do is without any energy, without any feeling, Krishna may not accept it. And then you won't go chanting Hare Krishna forever. If Krishna doesn't accept it, you don't chant Hare Krishna forever. But if you want to chant Hare Krishna forever, you have to follow what Lord Chaitanya said. Trinadapi Sunichena Taroyivasahishna. You have to become more humble than the grass and more tolerant than the tree. How many people understand this? How many people know how to become more humble than the grass and more tolerant than the tree? Who knows how to do it? What's the process? Who knows the process? Nobody? Should I enlighten you?
Yes.
Was that a half-hearted yes?
Yes.
same thing. I had a chat with Lord Chaitanya. I said, it's all right for you to say, become more humble than the grass and more tolerant than the tree, but how am I going to do that? I know my mind. I know my character. You know, I'm just not a humble person, nor a tolerant person. I have a short fuse. So I wanted to know, why is Lord Chaitanya asking us to come to that platform? And how is it possible for someone like me? So I went internally, meditated on it, contemplated on it, to let Krishna know, I want to know what is the answer. Because Krishna says he fulfills all the desires of the devotees. How many people have heard that? So whenever you want to know something, just make it your desire, and Krishna will reveal it to you. So Krishna revealed it to me. He said, well, just look at the next line in the shloka. Amanina manadena. Amanina means I don't desire any honor or any respect. What does that mean? It means if I don't get any honor, if I don't get any respect from anybody, I'm happy. That's amanina. I don't want it. I may do some wonderful service. No one comes up, pats me on the back and says, well done. I'm happy. I don't want honor and respect. It's called amanina. And in this way, no matter what happens externally, you're always tolerant because you don't desire honor or respect. And if someone does come and honor you, you just say, well, it's not me. It's Srila Prabhupada. He taught me everything. You just give the credit to Prabhupada because it's a fact. If Prabhupada hadn't come into our lives, where would we be now? Where would we be now? So we give the credit to Prabhupada. So we have to practice amanina in our life. And if we practice that, we become more tolerant than the tree. How to become more humble than the grass? Manadena. Manadena means you give all honor and respect to everyone else. You find some good quality. Some person may have all bad qualities, but you find that one good quality and you respect that. Why do we do that? Because Kirtaniya Siddhahari, we want Krishna to accept our Kirtan so that we can go back home, back to God. We're not interested in who's right or who's wrong. We're not interested in the social implications on this material platform in the body that we're in. We're only interested in pleasing Lord Chaitanya and pleasing Krishna. So amanina means giving all honor and respect to everyone else, which means we have to live the life of das, 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 and das. The servant of the servant of the servant. So if we practice amanina and manadena, then Kirtaniya Siddhahari, Krishna will accept our kirtan and we'll be able to chant forever. We've seen many people join ISKCON and then they left. They weren't able to chant forever. They gave it up because they weren't following the instructions of Lord Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada and Krishna. So we have to follow. And then we get the result. Why do we get the result? Because it's spiritual science. It works. It's worked for millions of years for all kinds of souls, and it'll work for you and I. So I'm sharing with you that it works. It's working for me. And if it works for me, you're in a much better situation than me. I didn't even hear the name Krishna till I was 25 years old. And I was committing all the sinful activities. So you're in a much better situation, much higher birth. So if I can get that experience, then for you it'll be a piece of cake. You just have to follow the instructions. Amanina, manadina. It's so simple. Because the truth is simple. It's the Maya that's complicated. It's the Maya that's convoluted. But the truth is simple. Krishna is God. I'm not his body. An eternal spirit soul. I'm Das, and Das. And if I become humble and tolerant, Krishna will accept my Kirtan and I can go back home, back to Godhead, and live forever glorifying the Lord. Is that our goal?
Yes.
Now we know how to achieve it. Now you can't say, well, I didn't know, because I destroyed that excuse. So we have to get serious. And that's what Srila Prabhupada said to me. I remember I was sitting right there, and he said, don't be Krishna unconscious. And I'd never heard that phrase before, Krishna unconscious. Don't be Krishna unconscious. He said, first become conscious, then you can become Krishna conscious. So first become conscious means first become aware that we're dealing with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, with His energy, His holy name. First become conscious, then you can become Krishna conscious. In other words, no automatic pilot where we're chanting the japa, but my mind is time traveling. My mind is traveling to the past, to the present, to the future. I'm not focused on the chanting. I'm not giving it my full energy. So, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarva dharma parityajya. Forget about all those other dharmas. Mamekam sharanam vraja. Just surrender unto me. Mam, me, ekam, number one. Make me number one in your life. Sharanam, surrender to me. Now, how do you know who's number one in your life? Who's number one in your life? We have to know. Here's how you find out who's number one in your life. In the morning, you pick up your japa mala, and you start chanting, and you watch where your mind goes. When I did this, my mind went to my Leela, not to Krishna Leela. I was number one in my life. This is what Krishna is telling Arjuna. You have to fight. You're not number one in your life. Make me number one in your life. So, if your mind goes to Krishna Leela when you're chanting japa, wonderful, you're making really nice advancement. But when it goes to my Leela, then I haven't got there yet. You know, I still got a long way to go to become Krishna conscious. Because I'm just Vyasaki conscious. So I'm sharing with you the realizations and the experiences that I have had and the strategies that I came up with to overcome these things. And the number one strategy is to make the goal of your life your desire. I want to become free from this. I want to be able to chant better. I want. Make it your spiritual desire, and Krishna will fulfill that. Because Krishna says in the 11th canto, he speaks to Uddhava. It's known as the Uddhava Gita. He explains to Uddhava that people have to worship him and ask him for help. And then he tells Uddhava how to pray to me. You can look that up in the Bhagavad, in the 11th canto of Bhagavatam, or I can tell you right now. Who wants instant knowledge? So Krishna says you have to pray like this. I'm suffering in the material world. I'm going through so many difficulties, so many heartbreaks, but I want to come to the spiritual understanding. I want to go back home, back to Godhead. My dear Lord Krishna, please help me. That's what Krishna says to Arjuna. If we ask for his help, he is so happy to help you. So this is the number one strategy. You want to make advancement in spiritual life, make that your desire. Whatever aspect of devotional service, make it your desire. Let Krishna know, this is my desire. And he'll help you. He'll fulfill it. But you have to ask for his help. If you don't ask, Krishna's not pushy. He's a perfect gentleman. He waits to be asked. So, are there any questions before we go on? No questions means clear as a bell. You have understood. Or you were sleeping. So, Kirtan means glorifying Krishna, right? So let's glorify Krishna with our heart and soul, so that he knows that we really want to go back to him. Because if we chant half-heartedly, Krishna's thinking, you don't have much of a desire to come to see me. Let's let Krishna know that that's our number one goal, to go back home, back to God. Okay? Is that a good idea? Yeah. So how did I come to this realization? This was in 1975, Srila Prabhupada was speaking. And he said, don't be Krishna unconscious. You must become fixed up, he said. And fixed up means solid. Solid devotional service. No gaps from Maya to come in. And then he went like this. So finish up your business in the material world. He went like this. And go back home, back to God in this life. Finish up your business in the material world. In other words, he was washing his hands of the material energy, cleaning them, and go back home, back to God in this life. And I was sitting right there. I said, yes, that's why I joined ISKCON, to go back home, back to God in this life. Not the next life or 20 lives from now, the next life. So, Prabhupada's instruction went deep into my heart, and I made a commitment. This is my last life. And I'm touring the world, sharing what Prabhupada gave to me with everyone that I meet. And this is my last tour. This is my farewell tour of the material world before I go back home, back to God. The farewell tour. So if you come back in the next life, you won't see me. Don't come back. Why does the Shastra say that the worst thing that can happen to any person is punarjanma, to take birth again? Who knows why? The worst thing that can happen to a human being is to take birth again, Shastra says. And the reason is because everything you knew in that life, when you take birth in a new body, you forget everything. You have to learn everything all over again. How to walk, how to talk, how to read, how to write, that there is such a thing as God, that you're not the body, that you're spirit soul, and God is called Krishna. We should do devotional service for him. We should chant this mantra. Everything you knew, you forget. You have to start all over again. And we do that birth after birth after birth after birth. You learn everything, you forget, start again. Learn everything, forget, start again. Learn everything, forget, start again. It's crazy. from the point of view of the Shastra, it's the worst thing that could ever happen to a human being. Because once you're given the Krishna Tattva and you understand that you're not this body, you're spirit soul, to take birth again and then forget all that stuff, start thinking you're the body again, and your parents confirm it. You're a girl, so we dress you this way. You're a boy, they dress you that way. And you're immediately put into the bodily concept. It's the worst thing that can happen. But you know how to counteract that? By chanting Hare Krishna. Should we chant Hare Krishna together?
Yes.
Okay. Chant to Krishna like you really mean it now.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,